On a seemingly ordinary morning in 1977, a Purolator armored van made its routine cash transport run along Arizona's Interstate 17. But little did the guards know, two brothers with sinister intentions had a plan that would leave them dead and nearly $300,000 stolen. This is the shocking story of the 1977 Arizona armored car heist, one of the most cold-blooded and calculated crimes in the state's history. May 24, 1977. It was another hot day in Arizona. The Purolator armored van carrying nearly $293,000 was making its scheduled route along Interstate 17. Inside were two security guards, Russell Dempsey and Cecil Newkirk, seasoned professionals who had likely encountered minor security concerns before, but nothing could have prepared them for what lay ahead. As they drove along the isolated stretch of road, they spotted a police vehicle signaling for them to pull over. To them, it was just another law enforcement stop. What they didn't know was that the officers flagging them down weren't officers at all. They were Michael and Patrick Poland, two brothers masquerading as law enforcement officers with an insidious plan in motion. The Poland brothers had planned every detail meticulously. Dressed in police uniforms, they exuded confidence and control. The guards, accustomed to cooperating with law enforcement, complied with their instructions. What happened next was brutal. The two guards were forcibly taken out of the vehicle, bound, and shoved into the back of the fake police car. Their fate was sealed. The Polands had no intention of leaving behind any witnesses. With the guards incapacitated, the brothers moved swiftly. The $293,000 in cash was theirs. But they still had one problem to take care of: the men who had witnessed their crime. Days later, the bodies of Russell Dempsey and Cecil Newkirk were found in the depths of Lake Mead. Autopsies revealed they had been drowned, a chilling and deliberate act meant to silence them forever. The brutal nature of the murders stunned law enforcement and sent shockwaves through Arizona. The FBI and local authorities launched an intensive investigation. The Poland brothers had been careful, but they had made mistakes. Witnesses recalled seeing a suspicious police vehicle near the crime scene, and forensic evidence was beginning to connect the dots. The case was slowly unraveling. Investigators found discrepancies in police records. No official units had been in the area at the time of the heist. Soon, an even bigger break came when authorities discovered evidence linking the Polands to the crime. The mystery. Despite their careful planning, Michael and Patrick Poland couldn't escape the watchful eyes of the FBI. As investigators built their case, they uncovered a pattern of financial transactions and witness testimonies that placed the brothers in direct connection with the heist. Authorities finally made their move. In a dramatic turn of events, the Poland brothers were arrested, charged, and brought to trial. The courtroom was packed as the public and media followed every detail of the case with keen interest. The prosecution painted them as ruthless criminals who had executed a flawless robbery, but left behind a trail of evidence that ultimately led to their downfall. The jury took little time to deliberate. The verdict was in. Both Michael and Patrick Poland were convicted of capital murder and armed robbery. Their fate was sealed. They were sentenced to death. The brothers would spend years on death row before meeting their end in Arizona's execution chamber. Justice had been served, but the memory of their heinous crime would never fade. The murders of Russell Dempsey and Cecil Newkirk were a tragic reminder of the brutal lengths criminals will go to for greed. Their families never got to see them come home that day, all because of two men who thought they could outsmart the law. But in the end, justice prevailed. If you found this case intriguing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more crime stories that will leave you questioning everything. What are your thoughts on the 1977 Arizona armored car heist? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and remember, crime never pays.